Hey guys, it's Spooky Noodles, and I have actually already recorded this video, but unfortunately the file got corrupted and I was unable to upload it to YouTube. Sigh. So here I am redoing it, and you know what sucks the most about redoing it is because I think I got it spot on the first time, and I know I'm not going to be able to give you a good review again. So I'm just gonna blow through this review. Again, it's Spooky Noodles. Wanna get that in your head? That's what my name is, and I'll stop saying that now. But the book we are reviewing today is Scott Smith, The Ruins. Here's the back. If you can read that, the glare's pretty bad, I know. Maybe I can. There we go. Anyways, this book, I don't remember who it was narrated by, but I listened to the audiobook. I did not actually read this thickie because my attention span and the time I have to read is very small. So while I'm at work, I can take in audiobooks and I can listen to audiobooks while I work. So this is one of the occasions where I listened to the audio and I absolutely enjoyed every part of it. The audio, the guy narrating it was amazing. I gave him 5 stars for the performance. I gave the book itself, I gave the book on Audible 5 stars, but if I'm actually gonna review and rate this book, I give it 4 stars. It was really, really good. Very good, but to be a 5-star, you gotta be like my favorite. Like The Traveling Vampire Show is a 5-star book for me. It did have some scenes that, you know, were a little awkward, but you know, other than that, it was a 5-star book for me. This book is a 4-star book, and it met all the criterias for a 5-star book, except it just, I guess, the only knock it has is there wasn't really, I want to say likable characters. I mean, I didn't hate Jeff. I think that was the character's name, the leader of the group. I mean, he did something stupid, ran away, and got shot with an arrow. Spoiler alert, sorry. Jeff wasn't that bad. Every other character, though, except for Matthias was okay too. The German guy. But other than that, every character was like, they did something stupid and they just, it was, you know, it felt like a real thing though. It's not like everybody makes the most logical decisions when they, you know, get stuck in these situations. No, they do make dumb mistakes, and especially for young 20-year-olds, they get this thing in their mind that everything's gonna be fine and they can't die. They're young, you know. So, you know, I kind of had an experience in life where cancer came and it kind of humbled me. So I know that, you know, life is precious and, you know, that bad shit can happen to someone, and, you know, to always be on your toes and shit like that. But yeah, not all 20-year-olds think that way, and this book is probably worst case scenario in the situation that they're in. It was a great book. Like I said, the only knock was there not being like many likable characters. Like Jeff and Matthias were okay, but every other character was throwaway. Like, they were just there to die. And well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but you know, the end had me like, oh shit. Like, I don't know if this is spoiling anything, but no, it is spoiling, so I'm not gonna say it. But the book was great. The vine monsters were really cool. The way they ate the flesh, and they mimicked voices, and they mimicked the smell of food. that was really cool. I like that those elements that he used, and like every possible outcome like kind of happened. Like not outcome, but like he used his story to the fullest. Like he made these rules and he kept to them, you know. I've thoroughly enjoyed this book though. It's best horror novel of the new century by Stephen King. And now he gives a lot of blurbs to a lot of authors that probably don't deserve it as much, but he is not wrong about this book. Oh, and here's some inside things. I think I gave that in my first review. I like this book a lot. I like this book a lot. There's not much more I can say about it without spoiling stuff. I already spoiled one thing for you, so I guess, you know, I apologize for that. But other than that, I kept this spoiler free. It's 509 pages long, and this just was not a book I could read on my own. I had to have the help of an audio book, which is fine. I know a lot of people can read these type of books, these big books. I wouldn't call this a tome, but I don't think it matches the requirements to be one. But it's big. It's big, and I'm usually at 200 to 300 pager. You know, I don't surpass that often. So like Stephen King's It was hard for me to read. So I went to the audiobook, and the audiobook I only got halfway through, you know. And I praise anyone who can actually read these thickies. You know, it's pretty awesome, and I salute you. But anyways, that's besides the point. This has been a review of The Ruins. I know it's kind of a shoddy review. I had a better review, but unfortunately the file got corrupted. So I apologize for that, but I hope you enjoyed this nevertheless. And yeah, if you haven't read this book, I would highly recommend it. If you don't like thick books and you like audiobooks, I would seriously recommend the audiobook because the guy did such a great job narrating it. So I'd suggest it. And sorry, my dog's coming in the room. Oh, she's so cute. So cute. Oh, so cute. But I suggest this book to any book nerd out there. This is a book you should read, like, whether you're into horror or not. You know, I mean, this is obviously a horror novel, but it's good. It's written well. I didn't have very rarely did I have an issue understanding what he was saying. Excuse me. I do like books that challenge my literacy. I know it's not, you know, right, but challenge my vocabulary. There we go. And I don't really have a big vocabulary per se. I know some words though because I'm learning them from these books, you know. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this book. I recommend it, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed this review. It's been Spooky Noodles, and I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, bye guys.